time, this dotted paper is actually from a really nice cafe called Bandit Cafe. I actually brought a croissant there, so I thought I would use this paper as my tool. Stick it on and place it in the place that you actually liked. Journaling is about all things that you can find around your house. It doesn't have to be a very expensive tool. That's my way of journaling, because I didn't want to actually waste all this really nice thing, especially magazine paper. So that's why I usually will collect a lot of paper. If you're a journal person, you will always get papers around your house, and you will definitely cut things out from magazines, from old books. And I usually like to go to cafe or thrift shops because they always give this really nice paper so that you can actually use in your journaling too. And next, put on the picture that you have just cut, and simply you don't need to organize it. Just stick it accordingly as how you feel it and how you see it. Even if it's wrong, that's alright. You can redo it. And this is all about creativity. You don't need to be very organized. You can stick it as randomly as possible, because sometimes those artwork that is rumbling is what is the beauty in journaling. And here I will randomly put in a little figure of boy figure, which I absolutely love it. Usually in my journaling, I will put in some human figures on this journaling piece, because I want to have some human interaction in the journal piece. It definitely looks much more nicer, and at the same time I will also put in some old school. As you can see, this chop is actually quite old school. I like the wording of it. I don't know what wording is this. It could be Times New Roman, but it's very 80s. This is the kind of stamp chop that I will usually buy and put in my journaling. Once again, I found this old school newspaper chop in a Taobao shop. Because it's actually very old school and vintage. I usually like to put this kind of chop in Christmas card, because my Christmas card theme is actually an old school theme, and it fits in well. And look at those really tiny wording that is really nice. It's like a Times New Roman kind. And thereafter, I would put in some wordings, encouraging word, because it's Christmas time. Everything should be positive, and I wanted to encourage my friends to be positive. And look at all these quotes. It's actually by famous people, and I like the wording. It's actually a Times New Roman wording, so I'll put it randomly. It doesn't have to be organized. I like to put it a little bit slanting. Plant sticker is actually from Summorie. Do check out their shop. They have actually newly opened a cafe, and I usually bought their journal there, and their stationery is really nice and authentic. And this shop is actually from JJJ. It's called Jalan Jalan Japan. So usually if you want to start out something cheap, do check out at this kind of thrift shop, because you will definitely get surprised from here. Well, in conclusion, journaling doesn't have to be very expensive. It's a very fun process. So do let me know how is your end product for your journaling, and I hope you enjoy your journaling. Have fun journaling. See you guys again next round. Thank you.